I worked from the ground up, got my first job at 14 years old in a pizza place, Roberto's in Elmhurst, Illinois, answering phones and fulfilling orders. I think I was on a work permit. I was so young. Paying taxes, early age. 15, I was working at York Movie Theater. I worked at Noodles and Company in Naperville. The list goes on and on. I've been working since I was 14 years old, since I was too young to legally be permitted to work without a work permit from my high school. At age 14, my mom sent me to this boot camp style school called Tranquility Bay. I was there for a year. So it was in rural Jamaica, St. Elizabeth. I was there for a year. Prior to 4 years ago, you'd never even see me outside. I was at home with my children all the time unless I was getting money. So out to work, back inside, and that was it. I was very active with my kids. I homeschooled my children. And my day typically consisted of taking care of the kids, getting them to school, feeding them, or getting them after they got out of school. My ex's parents helped out a lot with transportation. I homeschooled my children, taking care of the kids, getting them to school. 19, after going to sleep with Xavier in a well-lit area at the beach, after days of sleep deprivation, I woke up to my pants being literally torn apart off my body while I was wearing them. Yet neither myself nor Xavier woke up. So that would be indicative of sedation. Someone is drugging both of us so that we are so sedated, neither one of us wake up sleeping together with each other in a well-lit area of the grass at North Avenue Beach, dead summer, tons of people all around, but I wake up after a few hours of sleep with my pants ripped off. We were not using drugs. Neither one of us drink. There would be no cause for us to black out.
He also wants us to get drunk. That would mean that's our third day getting drunk in a row. I'm not an alcoholic or nothing like that. But Xavier vomited on his own pants and got lost 3 blocks away.
You didn't even tell them what happened.
I found him and I brought him back.
You didn't even tell them what happened.
Marissa's going live to the masses. She's never been a model. The 10 years I've been working as a promo modeling and staffing shows, she was a waitress at Cooper's Hawk and Timothy O'Toole's, skimming credit cards. All right, you guys, we just got done shooting the first shoot for, what was the series called? Cinematic Inspiration. So we're taking one classic movie per shoot, and we did HQ and Joker for tonight. Now we're doing a second shoot here at Citizen before we pack it up. So work.
Alright, you guys, what up? I'm fucking exhausted. This is my second makeup look of, actually third makeup look of the day. I have no wardrobe right now, so we've been focusing on my makeup. As you could see, I've lost the baby weight, thank God. So we're focusing on getting my wardrobe back up. We're focusing on getting my wardrobe back up.
Coco, where you at? Xavier works out harder.
Dylan Smith, inmate number Y12173. That's not a red flag, the fact that I have to identify this man with his IDOC number or anything. And that was a whole entire saga in itself. I was groomed and coerced into sex work. On a lighter note, I was groomed into sex work and I dated a whole bunch of really, really interesting personalities. So I will never reveal names. There are celebrities A and B list, but I will never get into it by name, just by story. I'd like to get into the episode 1, which is specifically going to be with regards to sexy content and how I got into that line of work. So I wasn't in a secretive place creating this. I felt as though I had nothing to hide, and I still feel that way. It's the selling of the business, the marketing of the business that I love, the creating of the content that I love, the dressing up, the modeling, the fantasy portion, connecting with business is what keeps it real, but also fun. I don't like to keep things hidden. I'm very forward with the kind of art that I worked with in the past. It's not a secret, you know, had it not been for that brief detour that I took in selling sexy content. So I am grateful for it. So I'm not embarrassed, and, you know, I'm not trying to bury it. I'm, you know, doing the opposite. I want to show it. I want it to be showcased in the evolution of my art. I was not okay. And I'm calling, you know, police, and I'm going to the hospital telling them I want to myself. I am yuck. That was the word I used to use all the time. I am yuck. I am yuck. I am yuck. So I am grateful for it. What keeps it real, but also fun.
And I'm just a single mom of 3, trying to raise my children. I've also been separated from my children.
And I'm just a single mom of 3, trying to raise my children.
I've also been separated from my children.
I don't like you. I miss my children. I don't think you have a place in the world.
Why are you still breathing air?
Primary custodial parent.
Not an animal. I'm a grown-up woman. Where am I? Who lives like this?
Beep, beep. Excuse me, you're going 15 under the limit. Can you move? Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Can you move?
Excuse me.